The hills are alive with the sound of engines. It's race day at the Austrian Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn one. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and starting alongside him P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Verstappen, Alexander Albon, and Hamilton, Stroll, Norris, Ricciardo, and Nico Hülkenberg, Grosjean, Perez, Carlos Sainz, and Magnussen, Raikkonen, Russell, Robert Kubica, and Antonio Giovinazzi. Gasly and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy. That's a good start. Keep it up. Pass. That's a new fastest lap for the race. race so far. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. We're leading our teammate by 3.5 seconds. Leading the pack, P1, that's Valtteri behind. The gap behind us is 4.1 seconds. They're on fresh softs. This is your final lap of the race. Great drive. We did it. Good job.
The Mercedes team pulled out a fantastic performance today. They should be proud. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Well, for me it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.